Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 56 of Terraria 1.3. I am not sure what just died. I'm also curious what he does to shoot at enemies, how he attacks enemies. Oops, sorry, bunny. Anyway, we worked on the living wood treehouse, whatever we're calling it at this point. It's no longer very phallic in nature, and that is the exact goal. It's coming together. It's becoming a tree. That's what I want. I have every intention of finishing the tree. At least the structure, maybe not the decorations. That might take a little bit to figure out, but I'd like to get the shape of the tree done. And last episode, we also started dabbling with gem spark blocks. Turns out I like them a lot more than I thought I would initially. They're actually quite interesting. We use the green ones in the... Oops, sorry, bunny. I have a tendency to kill bunnies, don't I? Does that make me a serial killer? But last episode, figured out that gem spark blocks do kind of emit light. It's not like a ridiculous amount. It's enough. It's cool. And I am a fan. So this is what I'm talking about. Obviously right here, you can see the green. That's be cool. Also, shiver thorns have been placed. We got some fire blossom up here. We also got some deathweed teeth last episode, which was very important. Very important. So, I would like to put more of these living lantern thingies, whatever they're called. Living wood lantern. Close enough. I like to have more of these in here. Obviously, I'm not like keeping that one there for sure, but may as well throw one or two down here so there is a source of light in the house besides this torch, just to give you a sense of like the decorations. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of furniture. I mean, even this isn't the extent of it. I may bring some rich mahogany furniture that actually ends up looking very good in a living biome, in my opinion. Now this, I'm kind of curious. I might want to cut back a little bit on the leaves, just a little bit. And the reason I say that is if we do, when daylight hits, you're going to see a lot more of the actual tree itself, and it might look better. Because the living tree only has like one or two thick blocks of like a branch, and then the rest is leaves, and you can still see the inside. So that might look a little bit better during day, which also brings up the point that this is probably too thick of a tree like branch, so I might want to trim it back a little bit before I put the leaves on it. And my god, this house no longer looks like a giant wiener, and I am pretty happy about that. That was it was bugging me. It was a little obnoxious, and I'm sure that was bugging many other people. So I am glad to have finally remedied that. There's a couple things I would like to do. One, I would like to go kill the Eater of Worlds. I know this is kind of random. I'd like to kill him again, this time using the water bolt. He has, I think, was it a pet? I think it's a pet, and it's something that I would like to get. It's fairly rare, if I remember correctly. I would like to get it. If nothing else, the amount of money I'm going to get is going to be just ridiculously useful because the amount of rerolls we're going to end up doing later on. I'm going to rely heavily on some currency for that, especially once I start getting some later game accessories. The worm scarf. I would like to get that to be warding if possible. There's what is it? These don't even get me started with the frost spark boots. Remember how much money I wasted on those to get them re-rolled, and they didn't even end up getting what I needed. So I got what is it? I got the menacing. I got the 4% damage buff, which is good, but I'm looking for warding because expert mode and defense. It's quite nice. So I lost a lot of money on that, and I'd like to go fix it. So it's going to take some time, and obviously time and money. Now, what I'd like to do here, I think getting rid of. You don't want it like at the base. Like I want it to kind of start up a little bit higher. I feel like that'd be better. I could even use walls, like living, like grass walls or whatever it's called, and that would probably be slightly better because it would let some light through. You know, because it's a wall, not a block. Might consider that. Don't know. Let me go put some leaves on this one over here. And we are at a waning gibbous. Why can't they just use like not full, almost full moon, very small moon? Why can't we use those? I don't even know what the word would be. I am not good when it comes to lunar phases. I have never had the need. Maybe I will learn by playing Terraria as much as I do. I don't know, but I call that an almost full moon. even though it has rings around it. You do get random, I talked about it before, I think it was 1.2 that introduced that. You get random moons based on your worlds. Some of them can have like a normal moon. This one, we got like we're clearly on some kind of random world. I mean, granted, it's Terraria, but we're not on Earth. Let's go with that. And that's the kind of moon we got. So, can I squeeze through here? You bet I can. Let me add a few. Let me just put the flares down. Let me add a few pieces of leaves there. And that ought to be good. So, I could add another branch here. I could even be slightly different. I could even bring it like this. I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. And we put some leaves in here. So, trying to be different. Not sure how many of these little branches I'm going to want, but we're getting ready to move the Dryad over here. In fact, I bet if I put a door over there and slap down some furniture, that'd be a good enough room for her, at least to get her here. So that is fairly cool. I would like to see it during day. Can't really get an appreciation for it at the moment, but it's going to come along. It's just going to take some time. And why don't we do that? Let's make a living wood door. And slap it down right here. Just open it up. Taste one water bolt. How does that hit you twice? It does. 1, 2. Dead. Water bolt's so good. It's gonna destroy the eater. It is going to wreck his face. I want another door. Possibly 2. For now, let me make 1. And then let's take some living wood 1. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a spot for a door here. I'm placing far too many blocks, but we'll open it up into here. And now I want a table. And then I would like a chair. Okay. So this might end up being like her actual room. And there's a sink, right? There's a bathtub. This is getting creepy. Well, these things are actually pretty cool. Is this the like the tiki torch? I think this is the tiki torch. That is surprisingly pretty. I actually really like that. Make a candle. I can also put that on like the table. Like that is adding some atmosphere. Like it's so little, like what that is, but that's really pretty. I like that. So she's a girl. She's got her needs. Let's give her a bathtub up here. Obviously, all the way up there and out of our way, so we're not being a total perv and peeking on her. Some living platforms would be cool. So we could hang some platforms over here. And then maybe put a torch on it? Or rather a candle? Get out of here, sir. I do have my armor on. Okay, I'm just checking them. Gotta make sure I don't have... I know I can see it, but I gotta make sure I don't leave my fishing gear on. I talked about that earlier. See, we'll put that there. She could use like books in here. I could make it like a study. Did I bring any books back from the dungeon? Oh... That I don't recall. I don't think I really did. But, I mean, you can see it's just a little bit of furniture. It goes a long way. Now, what I would like to do is why don't we add some walls in, or walls. We already have walls. Why don't we add some glass? That I might make it 1 more wide. But let's actually go get some glass from the house. I thought I had a little bit left. I know I used the vast majority of the sand. Yeah, so what we'll need to do is we're going to have to make a decision. How much sand do I want to take from over here? There's a little bit, I think, to the side that I can still steal. Because basically, I don't want to tarnish this world. I don't want to destroy it and make it look butt ugly by harvesting everything it has to offer. Talked about that earlier, which is where just going to a new world comes into play. So, I need to be mindful to a point. I mean... Yes, I have craters in the ground and meteorites hit, but you don't want like a barren plain because you just destroyed everything. Just remember you are in this world, and if you're going to spend time to make it pretty, you might as well treat the rest of it right. I am getting a redonkulous amount of fallen stars. What is here? Bees, go get them. Get them, bees. I'll set them on fire for you. Here. This isn't working. This isn't working. Imp, help me out. Okay. So this is what I was talking about right here. This is fine. And see, this is what I love about this pickaxe. I don't have a torch down right now. but it glows. This is why I also can't wait to get the the wisp in a bottle. Oh, I look forward to you, sir. So, how much glass did I get last time? Or sand, rather. I think I had a little bit over 200. And I went through that instantly. But that was with gem spark blocks, which I still have on me. Gotta be mindful of that. Bye-bye, worm. Sorry, buddy. So there's a blink root down here. Not concerned at all, because we have a farm. Okay, he's not going to be able to kill him once he gets in the water. So I'll go poke him with my, my shield. Just kind of like lunge into him. So speaking of accessories and rerolls, I would love to get the balloons, the bundle of balloons. The only problem with that is it's so difficult to get because you need all 3 bottles. You need the blizzard, desert, or the blizzard sandstorm in a bottle, cloud in a bottle. And I have gotten so unlucky when it comes down to getting the blizzard in a bottle that it's just ridiculous. The sandstorm in the bottle is even more rare. So that's another accessory that I'm aware of that I would like to have, but it's kind of a ways out. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of glass, and we can make the walls over there, right? They're just at a crafting bench. Okay. So if I want to make some more of them, I can. Let's take what we have for the moment, get our butts over there, and continue adding to this house. I really think it's coming along. I like the animated stuff, like those torches, those special living torches that I placed. That really ties things together. Like, that's so minimal, but it's so damn pretty. I'm getting fancy over here, aren't I? So, glass. Is that a big enough window? Eh. One more right there. Do I want to go one thicker? I think that's enough. I don't want to go overkill and make it like a chode. I kind of like the way it is. Do I want to put some kind of divider in there? See, I mean, now we're getting fancy. You know, like that. Like, why not? I could even bring a painting over here if I could find one that matches. Well, I obviously need to put one more wall right here. I don't want to do that. It's pretty. It's so subtle, I guess. Now, books. I'm pretty damn certain I don't have any, so I'm going to have to go to the dungeon again to get those, which I do want to do. Now, is that a workbench? That is a workbench. Is there anything else? There's a surprising lack of living wood furniture, but the stuff that you do get is really sick. I think I'm going to hang another lantern here. But I mean, you can see how that's coming along like this. This I think I need to work on. That could go a little bit better. Add some branches over here. Just tie it together. Now, let's go get some books. I think that'd be a cool idea. Let's go get some books, because also it's an excuse to go head over to the dungeon a little bit. I'm not going to the dungeon to go explore it. Not yet. I need to have inventory space to bring back my haul. But I want to go get some books off the wall. We'll kill some skeletons. Hey, if I get a key and we're next to one of those cool chests, yeah, I'll loot it. But I'm not going to go like explore it all. If I could get the Nazar to drop, that'd be cool. That'd be real sweet. And when we teleport home, I think I'll take a look at my supply of rich mahogany, see how much I have, and then take a look at some of the furniture, see if it's anything I want to add. Guys, I mean, like, suggestions, if you know some cool animated furniture that matches, I mean, let me know. I don't really make too much in the way of furniture, so, like, often, so I'm not like overly familiar with it. So let me know. I mean, I don't know everything, that's for sure. The more you tell me, the better. And while I'm over here, I still need to keep getting acorns placed and trees harvested, because we're burning through our log supply here recently for obvious reasons. Now, let's be careful here with the corruption. Mythical water bolt, wrecking face. What I love about it is you can shoot it and it's just going to keep going. It does eventually dissipate, but it takes it a really long time. Of course, if it hits a wall, it'll bounce back and kill the eater that was chasing you, but I love water bolt. Oh, I love water bolt. It will never not be a fun thing to use. Like, it obviously loses its usefulness, or like early hard. Early hard mode, you can get away with it, but yeah, beyond that, you don't want to keep using it. It's such a good item. It's going to do me so well for the eater fight here soon. And speaking of eater fight, When do I want to do that? Maybe this... Maybe at the end of next episode. I don't think we're going to have enough time to do it now. But I mean, I'm trying to break it up with a little bit of building and a little bit of combat here and there. And I definitely want to farm him. I want to farm the Queen Bee. Queen Bee versus Waterbolt. She's going to get wrecked. Bouncing around in that little room of hers. No, she's got no chance. So these are useful. Banners I can hang in there. Slime banners are green. That's an idea. Go ahead and get all these books. The more the merrier, man. Oh, a bookshelf. Rich mahogany bookshelf, see? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that looks pretty that I'd like to bring over there. I want this and I don't want that. I have to turn Smart Cursor off. Smart Cursor is annoying sometimes. So we got a free water bolt there. Could sell it. Probably will whenever I go back home, if I can remember. And kill the dart casters. They're annoying. So they teleport around you, and they're a pain in the butt. Those skulls that are floating, pay attention to those in particular. Because if they attack you and they hit you, they have a chance to curse you, and you can't use any items. And that can get out of hand real fast. Can't even grapple. Oh shit, son, look at all these guys. Look at all these dudes. Get water bolted. Any keys in that pile? I don't see a key in that pile. That saddens me. But yeah, the dungeon is a constant fight. There's going to be a constant stream of enemies, and it's glorious. Especially with me being near water candles and stuff. That'll only make it worse. Or better. Depending on how you look at it. Okay, and also the money you get in here is nice. How many books we got? 41. That is more than enough for her house. So here's a chest. This is what I'm talking about. You got to get a golden key from these dudes. And it's not a hard thing to get. It's not a super rare drop or anything. It's like uncommon. There are slimes that there's like a big fat mama slime basically, and she's guaranteed to drop a key. She has it in her, like you can physically see it. That is a tarp, an obvious one at that. You have to do better than that, game. So, do you want to give me a key so I can open that chest? I'm not gonna go down any further. I've got enough books for what I want to do. Also, yeah, watch these spikes on the walls. They will get the better of you. And they will get the better of you very fast, because they hurt a lot. Now, can I go up here again? This seems to be where a lot of the guys are spawning. Sometimes you'll find spots where like spawn rates just seem to be high. I mean, yes, I know there's a water candle here, but I think it's because they have a lot of surface area to spawn on. Like long hallways like this. In my experience, that's where you'll get most of your encounters. So if you're interested in farming, look for hallways like that. Now, wasn't there a trap here? There's a dart trap right there. No, I'm gonna bee you. Get out of here, punk. Any keys in this pile? Poke. Delete you. Okay, so there's a regular wooden chest. Often these chests just have a key in them and some random loot. So let's see if we can get a key. And also, I think that's a bewitching station we just found. Actually, I'll show you what that does here in a sec. So, golden key. Basically, the rest of this is garbage. I can take those. You just keep killing those dudes, buddy. I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. So when I'm in the dungeon, just like on the surface, my habit is to take a chest and get rid of it. Particularly gold chests, so I don't see them later and go, ooh, I need to loot this. Because you might end up doing a lot of backtracking while you're here, because you don't always have a key to open the chest. The Destroyer. So that is a bewitching table. Cool. We're going to be able to open up our first dungeon chest. So, I mean, this was kind of unexpected. Didn't think I'd get lucky in the sense of finding a chest already. So let me just get rid of the silver ore. 6 glass I can obviously combine. Dirt walls I can get rid of. Let's just go down here. So these dudes speed up with you as you fall and as you travel fast, so be careful. They catch up really quick. Okay, looks like he died. So, Shadow Key, interesting first chest. I would have liked the handgun to get the Phoenix Blaster early. That'd be cool. So, Shadow Key. As it says, it opens up all shadow chests. I'm actually going to teleport home. And we did find one of those, didn't we? On our elevator. If we go down. Let me see here. Right there. Lock shadow chest. So there's a shadow chest in there that we can open. And that is useful, obviously. So the Destroyer picture. Anything I can hang on the wall that would really match. I feel like it'd be really sweet. So, do I have any rich mahogany? Of course I don't. Why would I have rich mahogany? These chests, just adding these chests in there could be cool. I don't see any rich mahogany here. Dynasty wood, nah, I don't really See that matching. No, 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 and no. Okay, so why do I not just go over here really fast? Let me drop this down. So this says it increases the max amount of minions I can have. Does that mean I can have 2 freaking imps? Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Bewitched. Okay, so it's not like a permanent kind of thing, obviously. 10 minutes of double imps. You can also get armor sets that let you have more minions. But I like my defense right now. Free buff that gives me 2 imps. What is not to love? That is cool. This is going to get out of hand really fast. I didn't think I'd have that much fun with a bewitching table, but I never really thought too hard about it, how I can double my minions. Like, I never really paid attention to, like, minions, like, what it meant. I thought it meant, like, stupid pets, but no, no, no. Like, actual minions. Like, look at that. That is so cool. This is going to be useful in the dungeon. That is going to be really useful. Especially if I can just keep finding them in there, which there should be a couple. Alright, so we need to chop these bastards down, and I need to remember to slap those acorns down as well as we go. Get out of here, sir. So that way I keep having like a stream of these things. You can always come back to them. So 20. I will get as many as I can, honestly, when I'm over here. Not often that I come this way. Not that we won't be over here soon, but might as well get the resources while I am here. Oh, no problem. The imps are a little freaking useless in the jungle because it's all water. Can I place trees in the water? I know they can spawn in here during World Gen, but no, I cannot. I can't, but the game can. Good to know. I'm also getting a really bad ratio of acorns to trees. Come on, game. You're doing me dirty. I don't like when you do this. Look at all that. Look at that lack of acorns. That's ridiculous. No acorns there. I'm gonna have to bring my own acorns. Oh man. No acorns, no acorns. Just go ahead and melee these dudes. So, I'm not sure why I'm not getting acorns from these things. I mean, you can, right? I've already gotten some. Haven't I? Or did I already have those? I'll go grass seeds, we'll just get rid of those. As useful as they can be. I don't know about that. Now you got me curious, game. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, feral bite. Yep, I was walking backwards there for a second. Feral bite. So it's beginning to look like you cannot get what I thought you could get. Acorns from these things. Unless I'm just that unlucky. Feral bite, stop confusing me. That is so annoying. So again, confusing just inverts your controls. So it's a little obnoxious, as you may have guessed. Acorn? Acorn? I don't think we get acorns. Feral bites, stop confusing me. Holy shit, that's annoying. Okay, so we're not getting lucky with acorns. I'm guessing maybe you just don't get them. Didn't know. Well, let's just teleport home. I think I have enough for what I need. Jungle slime banner, I will place here. Fireflies in a bottle. That is also something I want to craft for this. So let me make a bottle or 2. I feel like they have a place over there. Stars in a bottle even. Like, let me make 2 of those. And then, I'm just going to get rid of these. Make 2, I made 2 of those. Let me make 2 fireflies in a bottle. Okay. So, I should have to be at the I don't have to be at the sawmill, do I? Hell, I haven't even made a sawmill, have I? That's the thingy, what is sharpening station. Looks like we need to make a sawmill, guys. So, we have quite a few things that I need to craft furniture-wise to really start making this place look fancy. And I think it's going to turn out really well. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And I think these fireflies in the bottles and stars in the bottles are going to really fit in over there. So really quick, why don't I try to make the sawmill? I thought it's iron chains, wood, and maybe some like bars. Then crafting table. And I like rich mahogany. There's some rich mahogany furniture, but a lot of it you have to go to a sawmill for. And let me see here. See, like this. So like a rich mahogany bookcase. You can make a piano, a dresser. I wonder if you can make a living wood. I guess it wouldn't. Carpentry rack. That's actually pretty cool. Blacksmith rack. Some of this stuff is new to me as well. Like Like I think one of those clocks would look awesome. I think a mahogany bookcase is really gonna fit in the most. I can just get rid of this chain. And obviously it does actually use some of the books that I got, so that's why I got the copious amount. They're useful. Item frames, weapon racks. I could put some items that match the biome in there. Bee statue. I mean, you know, try to deck it out with thematic items. That'd be pretty sweet. So, why do we not go over there really quick? It's going to make the episode run a little bit longer, but I know a lot of people enjoy that. Some people dislike it. Some people like it. You can't please everybody. I do try, but I know I cannot. So, stars in a bottle. Actually, before I do that, let me just put the books down, since we already know that they're going here. So, it's a simple little, just, it's there. It's pretty. So that's probably a fire hazard, but then again, so is an entire treehouse. Now, these, they just look cool in my opinion. I dig these. Let me break that. And then I'll put you here. I like the different lighting color. So, what about stars in a bottle? Do they have like a different texture? They do sparkle, and I thought you could put them on blocks, but I'm wrong, I guess. Can I hang that just like from anywhere? Kind of looks like it. So we have a star in a bottle there, and why not put a star in a bottle in here? I mean, just the more things that move around in here, I feel potentially the better. The bookcase is a little bit big for this room, and obviously we don't have a bookcase in our bathroom. Not that that's guaranteed to be the bathroom, but I mean, I might do something else. I might move it. I might cordon this off, but I think that gets the point across that a lot of furniture really does fit. I like the stars in the bottle. I like the fireflies in the bottle. We got pretty fancy this episode, I think. So, guys, I am going to wrap it up here. Episode 56. These things apparently give me buffs that I never knew. Star in a bottle, increased mana regen. All these passive buffs. I never knew. I just learned something. Awesome. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.